Yeah.
When I left my office, your share price was down 8%. And it looks like you only have one friend out there, which is Nomura. I've just spoken to Dresner, and Dresner said that you're not a growth company, that in fact your growth is very pedestrian. What would you answer to that?
Pedestrian. Well, I don't know what to answer to this pedestrian image, but our growth has been very substantial actually in 04. We reached in constant dollars something like close to 10% growth. If that's pedestrian, that's a damn fast pedestrian.
They said that 6 months ago, you said that you had significant growth for 90% of your activities. And that doesn't appear to have been the case.
That's what's happening in our 2004 and results. That's what it is. For next year, there is always to sort of make an arbitrage between what you want to reach as an operating income, what you think you can do as a growth, what the market perspective is. We have to be careful, and we are generally careful, and that's what we quoted from mid to low to mid single digit growth. That's where we are. We'll see how things evolve actually.
Let me ask you one question on the extra expenses to break into new markets. There's a lot of concern regarding these extra expenses. What would you say to that?
There are certain new markets like India, not Brazil and others, where obviously the long-term perspectives are big, enormous. We are talking hundreds of millions of subscribers. Those markets are very much under-equipped, so one has to take positions right now, at a cost, generally speaking, to be a player in the longer term. So you have to make an arbitration between what you think you can do on the long term, or what you prepare for the long term, or whether or not you are focused only on your quarter margin. Okay, we took some steps to take positions in some of the growing market on the long term. That's about a couple of points of gross margin, by the way, which I believe for shareholders, that's a good deal.
I know it's perhaps not, we haven't let enough time pass, but if you had to take a look back and say, what is the difference between the expectations of the market and what's happened and the results that you've presented today? Why is there such a big disparity? And why do you think, I mean, is it perhaps that you've been giving the market far too upbeat expectations?
I don't think we are any way significantly different from what we have always said to the marketplace. We reached our goals. We reached, actually our growth was, I think, even before, higher than what the market was expecting. That's we have a gross margin which is a bit below what the market was expecting. I gave the reasons. I feel very, very well at ease from our performance in Q4.
Last question. 2005. We only just started it. What provision can you give me? What outlook can you give me for the rest of the year?
For 05, our main priority is going to generate a 10% return on sale on our operating margin with the current French gap. I don't know what it's going to be with the new accounting system, but that's our goal. And we do believe that generating this sort of margin will leave room for some significant growth. We said to be careful, 3 to 5% in French, or single to middle to mid, low to mid single digit in English.
Thank you very much.